What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. So I was going to show you um, something about becoming top rated, but the page I want to show you is not working on eBay, which is a big surprise that eBay is having an issue. Horrible website, I think. I don't know. I think they could do a lot better for being an online platform, but it's just how it is. So basically, I thought that today we would get top rated, but you actually get it on the first, not on the 20th. You get evaluated on the 20th. You get the new evaluation results on the first. That's when it goes into effect into your store. So we're going for top rated. We'll get top rated. We just won't get it until the 1st of June. That is based off of the previous months, previous 3 months, not the current month you're in. So it's not based off of May. It's based off of February, March, and April. So that's how that works. Most people probably know this, but just in case you don't. So evaluated on the 20th of every month for the previous 3 months, not the previous 90 days, previous 3 months. And then it takes effect on the 1st of the following month. So June 1st, top rated. So another 11 days. So anyways, I didn't realize that. But hey, it's going to happen on a Saturday. And we know it's going to happen. And so maybe that weekend will be a big weekend. As far as this past weekend, it was pretty decent. You can see the first two bars here. Boom, boom. Traffic was up. 6 sales on Saturday. Now, I don't know. It's kind of a slow week. There's some funkiness on eBay. Yesterday we did 10. Was pretty good. Today we've done 2. So, pretty decent. Not not anything that's crushing records, but again, we're getting rid of those items that we don't want, right? So that's the big thing. So 249 divided by 31, we're selling 8 per day, only listing 1 good item per day. So it's pretty good. In the second store, it was slow. We had a 0 goose egg on Friday, Saturday 1, yesterday 4, today 0. So pretty good Sunday. Remember, we're listing 5 per day. We're exactly at 500 listings now in this store. We're still not averaging 2 per day. So we'll see. We're at 1.77. See what happens. Got 2 orders coming this week. I'm just waiting to find out when they're going to be done or ready to be shipped, and we can pay for them. Hopefully, we'll get them this week. Hopefully, I hear something today. I did hear something on Sunday that they're working on my order. So hopefully, we'll get it, get an invoice, get a message saying, "Hey, ready." We'll get that today or tomorrow, and we can get it by week's end. The other person probably won't be till midweek, maybe sooner, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, and then I reached out to another source that I found, and they're going to be a little bit slower, but hey, it's still another source, right? You know, these companies think they have good items, and everyone's opinion of what a good item is different, I suppose. I don't want anything that's, I can buy it for $2, $3 and it sells for $10, maybe 15, but takes 9 to 12 months to sell. Yeah, you can discount it and sell faster, but I'm not trying to build that model, which if that's your model, fine. But I'm not trying to build that model of a lot of items, slow sell through rate, and, um, just not a lot of profit. So as fees increase, shipping increases, all these different increases, um, just doesn't work real well. You don't have enough money to absorb. Now, if you're buying something for a quarter and selling it for $10 to $15, that's a different ball game. But you have to be able to get rid of it fast. You have to work on that volume because that's where you're going to make money, right? So, anyways, they only had a couple brands that I wanted out of, I don't know, 30 maybe, um, which is fine. They have their business model, works for them, but it doesn't work for me. So because I can only take a couple of their brands, it's going to take longer for them to put something together for me. So um, yeah, we'll just see how that goes, and then just continuing to um, build on the relationships I do have, or I am starting, and then find more, find more people that can get me what I want. That's the key, because as we grow, we're going to need, you list, what is it, like 35 a day, I believe, is almost 1,000 per month. Oh, 32. So, you start doing that volume, then, it's 1,000 pieces. So you got to make sure you have plenty of suppliers. Um, Again, I don't want to have just one. I want to have several. That way, if one goes away, our business isn't stuck. Plus, I'm going to continue sourcing, um, going to the thrift store. I may not have to go as often, um, but I'll still go just because I know I can find good items right here. So I did go today, only found 10 items, which is why it's important to, have these sources, other ways to get inventory, because 10's only 2 days. So that's not enough. That's not enough. We need more. So yeah, we're still working on getting, you know, what did we say we needed? Um, let me look at the calendar. So probably 11 or 12 days, so 60 items, 70 items, which we're going to get 100 items from this one person. So that'll take care of that. And then that'll be a nice boost to get us over the hump to have a nice draft bank. Um, and then, like I said, I'll continue sourcing items and just not let that drop very low. Then when it's time for vacation here in, I don't know, a month. Yeah, almost a month from tomorrow. Be good to go. I will be good to go. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Not a whole lot to report. We shipped out, I think it was 29 items today. So that was nice. Wish I was selling 29 per day, but again, it's just going to take a little bit to kind of get this going. Like I said, we got top rated coming on the second store on the first, continuing to add good items. We're going to get, really good items coming. So I'm excited to see how that goes. Um, yeah, and just like the items I'm getting now are good, right? They're just bread and butter items, but we're talking like, I don't know, maybe out of the 100, there's going to be 10% that are going to sell for $50 or more. So it's going to be just kind of take us to that extra, give us a little extra boost. Um, and I'm also contemplating, once we get top rated, maybe listing more items. Maybe I'll wait till I get back from vacation. So maybe we'll start like July 1st, listing 6 or 7 per day in this second store. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get the top rated. Like I said, I don't know. I don't remember how much it affects traffic, because when I got it in the first store, that was like 2.5, almost, let's see, that was about 3 years ago. So I don't remember. I know it had an effect, but I just don't remember how big the effect was. Like I always say, the good thing is you're going to save on, excuse me, you're going to save on your fees. So if nothing else, you're going to get that 10% discount for being top rated. So there you go. That's a good thing to have. And I do have some items on the rack, maybe 20 items. And then I got some laundry finishing up. We'll add them to that pile there. We'll do some. Can you guys even see that pile? I'm going the wrong way. No, you can't really. Anyways, there's. Oh yeah, you can. It's right here. There's a pile of clothes. So, anyways, we'll get that done. Um, I'm thinking about a way to do a video on my processes, just to kind of show you how I have things set up. Like I know I've done the tour, but uh, I think things have changed a little bit. So I can just kind of show my setup and then my processes, how I do things. Um, and maybe that'll give people ideas. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, maybe you don't need any changes, but I just kind of thought it would be an interesting video to do, um, instead of the same old thing every day. Like kind of try to mix it up. So I'll have to, I might have to use my camera. I did that before. I don't remember how the microphone is on it though. So I don't know. I got some things to figure out, but I'd like to do that. Like I said, show you my processes. I'd have to use a tripod or something and show you, the different things I do, how I take my pictures. Well, I would just start from the beginning. After I get items and I bring them home, what do I do? How do I prep them? Once they're prepped, what do I do? How do I package things? How do I pull my items? How do I ship my items? Just all those different things. So I'll have to do that probably on a Friday or something because, Fridays are end of the week, things are calming down. Um, I seem to have more time. So I got this little list in front of me. And so what I did is I went through each day, Sunday through Saturday, planned out what am I going to do that day. So like today's Monday, so I'm doing eBay. I'm going to pull items, then I'm going to go sourcing, come back, do my shipping, do my YouTube video, do some pictures, and then list. Because once I come back from sourcing, I guess I should have prep in there. I prepped my items, cut the tags off, get everything spot treated, and then put in the wash. And then while the wash is going, I can do my shipping. And then, like right now I'm doing my YouTube video, right? While the clothes are drying. So it sounds like they're done, but they'll be done for sure by the time I'm done with my video editing and everything, which I don't do much editing on most of my videos. But um, then I can bring them down. Boom, they're ready to go. Once I'm done with this task with YouTube, it's all done. Then I move to my next task, which is doing my pictures. Pictures are done. Move to the next task, which is listing. So I just went through each day, and the other thing is I want to start working out more. So I'm going to work out 2 days a week because it'd be great to work out 4 or 5 times a week, right? But when you're not in that habit, you're not going to go from 0 to 4 or 5. Just like you don't want to go from 5 listings to 20, right? You're not in that habit. Maybe you can't sustain it, things like that. So when I'm developing a new habit, it's just slowly developing that habit, like doing YouTube now. I almost do YouTube every day, Monday through Friday, right? That's the goal. So I'm starting to get better about every day. It's part of my routine to do the YouTube video. Having this list, so I can check the list at the end of the day and say, okay, what did I do everything? If not, what do I need to do? Then I say, oh, I didn't do a YouTube video. Then I sit down and do a video or like do the video we were just talking about. But I think whether you're full time, part time, whatever into eBay, it's important to have a schedule, even if it's not broken down by from 8 to 9, I'm going to do this. From 9 to 10, I'm going to do this. From 10 to noon, I'm going to do this. It's important to at least have a general schedule so you can make sure everything's getting done. And then it's easy. You just follow what's on the list, right? Once it's done, you're done. Then you can go do whatever. You can go to the gym. You can go for a walk. You can go hang out outside. You can barbecue, cook dinner, watch a movie. Whatever your things are to do. But I think in order to be successful, this is one of the things that I need to do because I know what I need to do. It's all in my head, right? Which is probably the way most people are. But sometimes you forget, things get frantic to do things in different order. You don't always do things the same. So I think having this is just going to help, further keep me on task. And then sky's the limit. It's just a matter of duplicating, or it's just going to be a matter of, okay, now instead of listing 5 items, I list 7 or I list 6. or 6 months from now I list 20 per day, or whatever those numbers are. And you slowly increase. That way you'll see, oh, I'm a little slow at this, or I'm using more bags now for shipping because we're doing more items and selling more items. So I have to make sure I order inventory more often, right? Like that's another expense, which if I'm selling more, I should have the money for. So just some things like that. But I think if I didn't have a list, I think you should sit down and write one out because it's going to be well worth it. So I even put my chores on here. So I mow the lawn, take care of the garden, and all that stuff. So my back's itching. All right. Well, I think that's all I have to share with you guys. And then, yeah, I would post it somewhere. Like I'm going to post it somewhere on the wall here in front of me. Well, it's not a finished basement, so it's just studs, but I'm going to put it somewhere on the wall. So again, like my goal is right here. Calendar's right here. I have a whiteboard over here, but just keeps you keeps it top of mind, so you know what the heck's going on. You know what you're working for or towards. So yeah, I'm looking at the list, and really the only thing we don't have, like we've listed items every day, we don't have a 3 to 4 week draft bank. 10 minutes a day looking at solds. I don't do that enough. I was thinking about that today. So I need to do that a little more. Find more suppliers. Doing great on that. 3 to 4 weeks supply of inventory. That one I don't have. I have 3 to 4 days and 3 to 4 day draft bank instead of 3 to 4 week. Um, we're increasing our sell-through rate and our profitability. So we're almost achieving every one of our goals up there. I'd say the only one, like the draft bank and the supply of inventory, that all has to do with money. So as we sell more, we'll be able to increase that. I don't want to go over 3 to 4 weeks. Um, so I would say the big one I'm not doing is the 10 minutes a day looking at solds. I need to do that more. So, anyways, all right, there you go. That's today's update on what's going on, and yeah, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.